So it's been 2 weeks since patch 1.5 dropped, and I think we can all agree that the game is still not fixed. There's still many issues that were not addressed, and since the one apology that we got the day after the patch dropped, there has been mostly silence from Infold, and the silence is making it really difficult for players and creators and everyone who's around Infinity Nikki to understand how they feel about the game. A lot of people are really discouraged from playing the game, and for me personally, I love Infinity Nikki. I do not like the state of the game right now. I wanted to give a bit of my thoughts and opinions on how Infold can fix the situation and can make us return to the game. Quick disclaimer, I am part of the official Infinity Nikki Creators Program. The first thing I think Infold should do to fix Infinity Nikki is apologize. And when I say apologize, I mean really and truly apologize. In the apology, address the biggest issues that have been brought up by the community, like the bugs, the pity change, the story retcon, and so on. The second thing Infold should do is give us a promise that there will be no more than 180 pulls needed per 5-star outfit. It doesn't matter how many items an outfit has. If they want to add more items, that is fine, but keep the pity at 180 pulls per outfit, and of course actually stand by the promise and not to create any 5-star outfits and have more than 180 pulls. Another issue that has to be addressed by Infold to fix Infinity Nikki is the dye system. The dye system currently is way too expensive, and also it's very unclear. I've seen many players who dye their outfits a certain color, and then they go to the overworld and the outfit just does not look the same as it looked in the dyeing menu. So a big update to the dyeing system, making it cheaper and more accessible to different types of players, whether free to play or not. Another topic that has to be addressed by Infold is monetization. Last week, when I made a video about this topic, I addressed the original price situation. Now, this is illegal and it's still here. I know some people don't have this anymore. I still do. And it is illegal in the country where I live. So this should be addressed, as well as just this issue with the weekly gains. You pay €1 for 99 cents and you get you get the exact amount of 7 days, which is 1 week. If you buy 5 of those in a package, it costs €6 or $5.99. Why does it cost more to get the package? That makes no sense. I don't know if it's because everything is automated when they're choosing the pricings to the shop, or if it's in order to trick people to think they're getting a deal while actually making them pay more money. Either way, the shop should be very clear, especially with all the new laws about monetization in video games. This has to be fixed. I also believe that Infold should give many rewards as an apology. And when I say many, I mean in the hundreds. And I know this sounds weird, but to start earning back our trust, they will have to give us a reason to get back to the game that isn't a banner to pull on. Give us the currency to pull as an apology for everything that has been happening. I believe Infold has to communicate with us early on. And by that, I mean drip market new outfits very early on. Communicate any change to the game a long time before it happens. And when I say a long time, I mean at least 2-3 weeks before a change happens to the game. All of this should be communicated. Drip market to hype us for the next patch. Tell us about changes that are coming, new features, all of this. Talk about it much earlier. Now, this is something that is the situation in other gacha games, so I believe it is doable also in Infinity Nikki, and I hope this is one of the things they address the quickest. Patches should be longer and better tested. And by that I mean every patch should run for a longer time. 1 month is a pretty short patch. The patches could be longer, and what we really want is better testing. Each patch should have beta testing before it, especially when there are new features added. I believe that longer patches that are better tested, and maybe each patch has slightly more events and more things to do, but the patch itself is longer, that can really benefit the game in the long run. The last topic I'm going to touch, but the one that is probably the most important one, is reverse the story change. Bring back the old story. There was no need to change the story. Add the dying system as a quest that we unlock in Stoneville that is separate from the main game, and add co-op later on in the game, probably after you finish crafting the Wishful Rosa. The story change had no reason to happen. It feels rushed, it feels detached from the story, it feels detached from Nikki, and it makes no sense. Thank you so much for watching. I've been really frustrated with the state of Infinity Nikki for the past 2 weeks. It's one of my favorite games, and I'm really upset with how it's going right now, so I really hope Infold implements some change. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd really appreciate that. It's a new channel, so that would help out a lot. And let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas for Infold to improve the game, because I'm hoping to use my power as a official creator for Infinity Nikki to bring up issues from the community to Infold. So thank you so much. See ya!